Hey!
What's up, guys?
It's Saturday again.
Saturday means Land of Eam Day, and I am
It
excited.
Hey, Tails.
Welcome, Tails! Welcome to the stream.
Tails in the Hoos.
Tales from the Crypt.
How y'all doing?
Indeed.
I'm doing great.
Blowing.
I'm doing great. I'm really stoked about everything happening behind the scenes with Land of Eam. Next week's going to be a big week for y'all.
Y'all got a BTS little peek, little teaser?
Well, let's just say that we're putting together the PDFs once and for all to share with the backers.
Ooh.
That's right. That's right. So stay tuned. The plans to release the PDFs fully completed for everybody that backed the campaign so that the games may begin. We're also going to have a little bit of an update on the print run and the next steps for the campaign. So it's an exciting time. And, I'm stoked, really. These PDFs are looking beautiful. I got the brand spanking new one right in front of me right now, and I can't wait to share it next week. You know what I mean?
Oh, they're
Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I am picking up what you are putting down.
Awesome.
That is
awesome. Gotta get a clip of Vin Diesel playing with Street Sharks saying "Jossum."
Yeah, we do.
Insert it right there. Let's get their editor on that right now.
Yeah, our editor.
Yeah.
Oh, Georgie.
Our non-existent editor.
Yeah, we are not. For all of you that are just joining us today, note that we are not YouTubers. We are professional writers and cartoonists. George, which is why we're just in our offices hanging out. We're buddies. We're pals.
Yeah.
Always seem to work things out. Sorry.
Give me a high five.
Goof troop.
Now that they're a two of a kind, looking for a real good time, or the goof troop.
Wow.
That's it. That's the lyrics.
That's it. That's
George
all of it.
thought we were going the Wayans brothers.
Oh no. I just couldn't. Like, I wanted it to go that route. I wanted to go the In Living Color route, but I couldn't. Self-censoring
not Living Color,
for the integrity of the stream.
The WB Marlon Wayans.
Oh no, you're right. You're right.
Right.
Yes.
I was dating ourselves like crazy.
All I could think of, even though it was not correct, was Men on Film.
2 snaps for Land of Eam.
Yes, they would give us 2 snaps. Not
hated it.
Snaps.
All right.
No.
What's going on in the week? The week of Eam. Well, we just told you we got the PDFs coming down the pipe.
Nice.
Special thanks to our patrons on Patreon for
Huge thanks,
making this stream possible.
Mm-hmm.
And without further ado, I guess we should have George read the notes from last time.
The ritual. George in the notes.
Just scroll to page 53.
Let's bring the listeners up to speed.
Meanwhile, I'm going to scroll to Sorcerer.
Oh.
Goblin resource.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we're gonna die. Well, I mean, we have Batman with us, so it's fine. Quest 55. Set out for Camp Mudbank. We make a travel check. It's a Scorcher. We roll an 8, so we use the new weather rules that exist for the season of summer. And man, it's just hot out there. We roll another Scorcher right after that. So we are doubly hot and doubly scorched. End up taking, making camp for a bit. I asked Kate about death and being in the in-between. He's just, has like a vacant 1,000-yard stare. It's an interesting time. We reminisce for a bit about the journey so far and the people we've met along the way. And Hooch decides to stay up all night. Next up is a heat wave. And then Crab steals Hooch's rations, which is unfortunate. But Hooch is a fisherman. He catches a verdant water weevil, and I Patrick Swayze ghost him into cooking a tasty meal, which feeds 3 people.
I love that note made it into the notes.
Oh yeah.
And I Patrick Swayze ghost him to help him.
Patrick Swayze's ghost is in Land of Eam somewhere if you look hard enough.
Great Patrick Swayze's ghost.
Yeah, he but he's dressed like he's in Roadhouse. Is the caveat?
Yeah, mullet and everything.
Yeah.
Doing crap.
We camp. Maisel asks us where we want to travel that we haven't been before. Hooch wants to go to the boiling lake and get rich by discovering how the lake is boiling. Now that's gonna figure heavily into our future. Maisel wants to return to Shrim and visit again. Cade wants to visit Harp's Edge someday because there's some sort of music festival, and I'm super excited about that. Or not because, but there happens to be some sort of music festival there. And then Ben reminds everyone that I have not read the Rickety Stitch books. And I believe that Yuli calls me a heretic.
And in
and I deserve that.
Yeah, where George was summarily attacked by the fan base. But you know what? George is a Landavine player.
Yeah. I am the lead Bard enthusiast and
and George. This is his entry point to the Landavine universe.
Yeah, I'm not tainted by expectations of a singing skeleton and gelatinous goo with amazing personality.
Everybody's entry point to the Landavine is different. For some, it's Rickety Stitch. For others, it's Dungeoneer Adventures, and for Georgie, it's the Landavine, the expansive Landavine RPG that was
foisted upon me.
In my head, I thought like that was like a dump trucked onto you.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Learn it, play it, love it, live it. And I do. I love all these things. Next up was a called shot Critical Role Discovery. We run into a big dryad. It's a massive thing that strides past us. It's very kaiju-esque and rains us with flowers. Hooch has the audacity to ask it why the boiling lake is boiling. The dryad replies that there's a great disturbance in the land. He says, "Steer clear, little one. Go play." We don't do that. An uneventful journey lays before us. We get to the boiling lake. It's yellow, putrid, gas-covered. There's the noise of crackling energy. Hooch rolls a search for the source of this noise, and from a safe distance, an initially safe distance, he sees a figure covered in bandages, wielding real-life magic spells. A flash of light, then a magic shield surrounds him, and he hovers and goes down into the boiling lake. I just write what? I now I remember this when I read it, but I wrote that Quantum Ben enters the chat. And I think it was because Ben made a Quantum Leap reference. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I kind of remember this. This was funny.
Yeah. We go inspect the site, finding material or a pouch of material components, followed by a sploosh, as in something might be coming out of the water. We hide. He's looking for what we stole. And then he ends up starting to head in the direction of Maisel and Cade. Hooch deploys Eddie the Echo to distract him. It works, but then he immediately zaps the parrot and it explodes. Sad. The bag itself is full of incomprehensible components. We run back to Maisel and Cade and try to pick up camp and head out of there, but we get lost in the mists and we end up in the same square as the sorcerer. Begin Quest 56.
Oh. We stole his bag, right? So like,
yeah, his
yeah. The last thing that happened
we'll ever do.
Was the mist parted, and
hey, Jenica.
He reached out his hand to beckon you to give him his things. He does not speak though.
Hooch won't be parted with his.
I'm going to attempt something that might be stupid, but
that's let me just stop you real quick. There's a wise bard who once said, "Dare to be stupid," and I encourage you to do it.
I am going to put his bag into the cowl of concealment. Use the cowl of concealment to conceal the object.
Cowl of concealment. I forget what that is.
So, that's because this is the first time I've ever been able to use it, but. It's the cowl of concealment. Yeah. I'm able to hide up to 3 items that are undetectable.
Amazing.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try to hide that particular item. And hand him a sandwich.
Hand him a sandwich.
Or I have rations. I'm going to hand him I didn't write down what the ration is, the D12 ration, but I'm going to hand him a gourmet ration.
So you're going to walk up to him and hand him a ration.
Yeah.
I think he would just slap your hand away.
Oh,
okay. All right. I figured that'd be the case.
Who chooses that opportunity?
I feel bad using Disappearing Act.
You shouldn't. We'll deal with it. You'll be the lone
But
survivor. You'll watch in horror as you have to bring us all to
there's
the
part of me that
Kazar.
like I want to use my whole bag of tricks to like Willow Ufgood this to like to do like
I think he's like basically at this point doing a shredder on you with Danny.
wow.
He's like he's got his like his blades up against you, and he's
Mhm.
running his blades up, and then like he's looking for your drawing of Leonardo. Basically.
Okay, yeah, that's exactly. It's like the best thing ever. I'm gonna let him look. I'm gonna
Oh,
let him
man.
look using the cowl of concealment. I'm just
Going
gonna
to let him look.
I'm gonna let him look, and I'm gonna hope that magical item saves my butt.
Well, it's undetectable, right?
Yeah. so I don't got it. Sorry, guy.
Um, Janica on Twitch. Thank you, but we're not interested. But thank you. Well, I guess we're gonna enter a conflict.
I think we've been in the conflict.
Yeah,
this
we've
entire
been.
time.
I've been in a conflict the whole week leading up to this.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I'm so conflicted.
I've been dreading this moment all week.
Oh,
this is
gosh.
like party wipe could happen if we don't play this
Nope.
right.
Nope. We're gonna ooh.
Are you going to disappear right now, James? Is your first thing?
I am going to disappear.
And he's gonna backstab him, isn't he?
I don't know if I'm going to do that.
Brendo, what are you thinking about doing?
Thinking about doing something interesting. Ben, riddle me this. For Song of Old, it says make up an ancient song and its subject matter and relate it to the current situation. Now, I don't have to make up like stanzas and verses. It's just like you talk about an ancient song, right?
Yeah, basically like a name. What's it about?
Okay. I'm just curious. I probably won't be using that. But so Hooch disappears.
I'm going to disappear. I'm like in his clutches. I feel like I have to disappear. He's
Mhm.
going to literally rip me apart.
I'm gonna famous. I'm gonna use famous, and once per session events from the NPCs heard about the bard.
He's a shit.
Yeah, this is the stretch. I'm gonna say that he sees my keytar and he immediately recognizes me as Brendo, the best bard in all of Land of Eam, and but more importantly than that is he believes my songs have power, so he's interested in not like taking my keytar as a source of power, but like he's interested in my magic because he's like always craving knowledge.
Okay.
So he's heard that I have magical abilities and he's curious.
Let's see. For both of you.
Hooch first?
Yeah, I got to roll sneak.
Yes! Oh gosh.
There's literally a dust trail behind, like a like a silhouette of dust where I was once standing.
Ooh, double 12 or double 11s, yeah. Yeah.
Bernard!
He guideth,
Our hands are
but he
guided.
also taketh away, you know. I'm just saying, you gotta be careful with Bernard.
Today he giveth.
Mm-hmm.
He, I think you can presume that he has heard of you as the Shadow Master,
That makes way more sense.
and that you've killed a vampire.
Igleo, right? What's his name? Igleo the Indomitable?
So possible.
Um,
Oh yeah, Igleo the vampire. We turn him into Yellow
Yeah.
Goo. There we go.
Yeah, that's the guy.
I'll just say
Snare of
this.
Igleo.
Quest 21. This is how it goes. Line number 1 before Igleo the vampire is Tommy Knacker, pizza delivery. I don't know what it means. I don't remember. I don't know what it means. Tommy Knacker, pizza delivery.
It's better than I
It's
do.
better that way.
Someone who's on that episode will have to comment on this video. Like,
Yeah.
"Ooh, what does that mean?" Because
I mean,
I'm
this
not
is-
going back.
I gotta admit, this is like 2 quests after Dr. Puerto Rico. So like I feel like Tommy Knacker pizza delivery is a step up.
Doctor.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
So, all right,
Down.
going back, what
Yeah.
was your intention? Are you trying to just come off as
Like parlay, like we're
I
strong.
want to come off as more interesting than his like everyday fodder that he just thinks are beneath him. Like that he may consider me not I don't want to say a threat because I don't want to enter conflict, but he may consider me like more than just a regular mortal that he looks down upon. So he'd be more willing to parlay or like less interested in killing me or us.
yes? So he speaks to you, but it seems like it's not his voice. It's like a voice.
That's interesting.
Um,
So I do magic. Ooh.
he says, "Give me the reagents."
You'll find no reagents here, good sir. Only the Master of Shadows, and I suggest you step back from my friends and I. You do know who I am. I see it in your eyes.
I reappear behind him. We got you surrounded, Chief. No, I'm not going to do it. To try to give him +1. I sounded to Hedgehog like I go like real fast.
Yeah.
And just like, hey, and I'm sitting there with a
He's going to hit you and all the rings are going to come flying out now. I mean, that's just how it works.
I'm just gonna make him roll a metal check.
Okay. Shucks.
He has passed
firm.
it.
Yeah, he stands for. I'm gonna make him roll again. I owed him. I say we have not seen any reagents. What did it look like? What is this that you speak of? We're not your keepers of your lost items. If you're not responsible enough to hold on to them, don't come looking for us.
His voice is like a whisper on the wind, and he says, "Material components."
Okay. Hold on. Going back to my inventory.
The only material component I had was the verdant water rule.
Material components followed by a sploosh. Gosh. Okay. I hand him 2 materials and I say, "This will suffice."
He just looks at your hand, looks away, and then he walks away towards the lake.
Let's run.
Thought you were going to pickpocket him as he walked away.
I do it. No, I'm not that kind of thief. It would be a disaster if I screwed it up.
As he walks away, I let out like all the air that was puffing my chest up, and I shake uncontrollably.
I'm going to reappear after he's like out of here, and I'm going to. I am going to use secret hideout so we can go somewhere to look at the material components and see if we can't figure out how we might be able to use them to get into the lake.
It's going to be like the foot of Chara the Chicken Foot Witch and like a couple other random like NPC components.
Like the fangs of a vampire and like some gloom.
Mm-hmm. Pocket gloom. Pocket gloom. Ooh.
Okay. That's it's not critical, but it's a success. Oh, it is. It's a critical secret hideout.
So tell us what that does.
All right, so I'm looking. The secret hideout will give us a place where we can hide from this guy, because literally it makes it so that anyone pursuing us loses our trail. So he would no longer be able to pursue us unless we make ourselves seen. And then it's also got 3 random PCs that can share rumors with us about I'm specifically interested about rumors regarding the boiling lake, and I am also interested in showing the components to any of the NPCs that might have some insight. And I'm hoping that we roll a gnome.
Nice. He's gonna eat all the components and tell you what they do.
These look delicious. These are what is this? Frankenberry or blueberry?
Wow.
Most wonderful.
All right. What's your idea for the secret hideout?
There is a derelict, overturned boat that hasn't been able to go into the lake for 10 years, and if you lift it up underneath it, there's like a little tunnel and like a big long ladder, and it goes down into like a little underground hideout where there's a bunch of bandits that are essentially go here to count their winnings from Camp Mudbank when they gamble or rob people.
Camp Mukbang.
Yes. It's filled with empty buckets of chicken.
A.K. Simmons in his messy boy outfit sitting in the corner.
All right. This place is called the Fugly Barrel.
Wow.
Yes.
I am
amazed you went with that.
Ben is actually using...
Is that really in there? Surprised you guys.
You're damn right it is. The Fugly Barrel. So anyone that is watching, we are using the Land of Eam random generator, which is filled with super useful tools, and you can find it at landofelm.com. It's under RPG. And this is wild.
All right, so I'm going to keep some of this secret, but Winona Crunkles is the rascal fence that runs the joint. A boggle barkeep with a gentle temperament. She
that's good.
She welcomes you in, says, "Hey, strangers."
Howdy there, Winona. I know her name because there's a nameplate on the table apparently. Yeah. She's got a name tag. Everyone does.
You guys look like you've seen a ghost or something.
I think we did actually. There's a really spooky guy hanging out around the boiling lake, and I'm looking for somebody that can tell me, what I've got here. And I'll take the pouch out and put it on the ground, or put it on the table.
It lands with a squelch.
I'm going to use the fencing to attempt to find out what it is and if we can figure out how to use it.
Amazing.
It's a long shot, but I figured, what the hell?
Well,
why not?
There's this older bogrel who he's got two pairs of brass knuckles on his hands, but he's wearing robes, and he says, "I know all about these parts. My name is Faldo Borgle.
Faldo.
I'm a lore master."
A lore master, my God.
Faldo what?
Borgle.
Faldo Borgle, lore master.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of me.
I've only heard of my ancestor Philo Sim. I've never heard of you.
Ah, Philo Sim.
Great lore master.
One of the
I bought his
greats of all
encyclopedias.
Yeah.
You.
Encyclopedia Simtanicus.
How are you related to him?
I am someone's child. I think he's. Oh gosh.
That's a good. Okay, that's a good question. What is my relationship?
I'm his descendant. 10 times removed through generations of Sims. I dabble in lore myself, but I'll never claim to have his knowledge or his breadth of experience.
Well, come sit. Stay a while and listen.
Wow.
All
we
lore
do
masters must say that.
Yeah, we do the lore
Stay a
master.
while.
We do lore master secret handshake.
Why these material components have transmute powers?
Should I just give him a Deckard Cain voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's seal the deal and tell us
I
we
was
have.
going to ask if you could just for me, if you could do that.
Hello.
You have quite the gift. Yeah.
Yes.
Good day.
You have quite the treasure there in that heraldic pouch of reagents.
Where did you acquire such reagents?
Oh, well, we found them at the shore of the lake, just sitting there. Somebody left them behind, I guess.
I give Faldo a knowing nod, like, yeah, that's not where we found those, but you can fill in the blanks.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Well, I think that these reagents have the ability to create some sort of a force field sphere, and I was wondering if you could tell us how to do it.
Well, let me rummage through here. Yes, rat bones.
No, those are mine. Sorry.
A socketed rat bone.
I pull out 4 gems, like I pull out a small skull, a little rat skull, and I put it in.
You can't take it out. You must destroy it now.
Hey, No Clear. How are you, buddy?
Hey, No Clear. Welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Ben will never break character.
Well, stay a while. and
Stay
listen.
a while. Yeah, that's. Ben's doing a
Um,
Deckard Cain impression for this
Yeah.
lore master that we're talking to, and it's
Aldo
really
Borgo,
our favorite.
Get
thing
yourself
that's
to
happened
Tristram.
Yes, these components are very powerful. They come from a land far away. I would guess somewhere like Felmog.
today. That is far away,
Whoa. Okay.
and it's where the Felmogs are from.
I believe this is a werewolf tooth.
Whoa! Don't let that scratch you.
I already did. I'm turning into like a Welkin werewolf. Is a really funny idea to me. It's got bird bones, like beaks with fangs.
Well, I don't know if I can recreate spells with these things.
If you, being a lore master, do you happen to know anybody that might?
There is a gnome who lives in the Quagmash.
Okay, we're headed that way. We're actually headed to Camp Mudbank.
Yes. It's not too far away. Well, her name is...
Sorry, I was typing notes.
Sorry, it was a weird place where I like glanced at George, and it looked like he was going to say something, and I stayed quiet, and then
And then I kept
This
typing.
gnome,
Yeah.
G. Willa Willikers. She dwells in Toadstool Thicket. Perhaps you've heard of it.
we have. I think was it this campaign? Oh yeah, we were through the Quagmash.
We've been through the Quagmash.
I think we have been. Yeah, yes, we've been there. We've been there. We know it. We don't know it well, but we've been to the tower.
We haven't.
Shroom
Yeah.
Tower.
A dark shroom tower?
In fact, we sort of took care of that. And I crack my knuckles like
Is it
Partial.
true? Are you the heroes?
I am.
Yeah, that was this campaign. I
I gave my life.
Yeah, you did. That's right. We cleaved you in twain.
I was cloven in twain, and my dark
You
half was
truly
destroyed.
are heroes. Great heroes.
Remember,
Another round on him.
we set up camp here. We just do a night camp and we exchange stories with Deckard Cairns for the night. And
It's Faldo Borgle, dude.
nope.
It's not Deckard Cain.
I recant the tales of Bello and Chini and how they were not brave mushrooms, but they became brave mushrooms. They were inspired by Hooch.
It's a wonderful story that will soon be known as a tall tale throughout all the Quagmash.
Yes.
There's a Boggle there who says, oh man, I really like that story. My name is Dar Tuckett.
Hey, Dar.
Uh-oh.
What are you,
This guy.
doing?
So is that all true? Like all the stuff you guys were talking about seems kind of far-fetched.
Oh, it's true. 100%.
So you really came away with all that scratch. Wow.
Well, I mean, we had expenses.
I mean, and you killed that that vampire. Wow. Any believe that that guy you saw over there? Wow.
Well, it's true. He did kill a vampire. Was there? Knocked me out, but he took him down.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't see me kill the vampire, but when he woke up, the vampire was dead.
You guys must be really rich, huh?
I Caliph Corbici, I disappear, and I reappear behind him. And I say, what are you getting at?
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Hey, look, nothing. I was just
So
I'm
you keep
impressed.
talking about how rich we might be. What's it to you?
I'm going to use con artist on him and say, I mean, looking for rich folks all the time, you must have some, some kind of way for us to get rich too.
You gonna roll it?
Yeah, I should roll. I wasn't, but I will because I forgot to. Ooh, crit.
From one rascal to another, you're always just trying to probe and put your feelers out and see. Look, but I understand now that you guys are untouchable. But maybe we could touch some things together.
It just sounds wrong on so many levels.
Yeah, when I said it, it sounded wrong.
I don't know. I'm tracking with you. We could
It's big enough what you're putting down.
make a few claims.
Look, we're not far from Camp Mudbank. I mean, maybe we could pull a heist.
I kind of really love the idea of
I
heist.
glance at Brendo and then I glance back to Boggle and I'm like, I just like thrust my hand out to shake his. I'm in.
I and while you're glancing back to him, I glance over to Cade and Maisel, who have just sighed and sidled up to the bar and say we're never getting back to Bogtown.
In fact, Cade says, "I think I'm gonna take it from here, guys. I'm out."
Whoa.
I
Hold
respect
on.
Listen, you're taking too much heat already. That guy back there, pretty sure he was bad news, like real bad news.
Like I can't handle that guy. Bad news.
Yeah.
Like the kind of stuff that you see in the depths of Felmog.
I turn to Cade and I say, I know that really scared me a lot. I felt like we couldn't back down from him though. We got through it, right? We got through it. We're safe here now. I'm still a little bit shaken when he brings it up.
Now you did good back there, but I don't want to compromise the mission any further. I'm going to take my own way around the Quagmash, and we'll meet in Bogtown. You do what you got to do. I'll do what I got to do.
Hey, we all got to do what we got to do.
Not having the plot armor of Cade is going to be.
Yeah. It's like we have no muscle of our own. It's like the only way we could survive a fight.
He's just sitting back there, like rolling his eyes under his helmet, like every time you go on some other like cockamamie.
Yeah.
But I mean, and that's like kind of how it felt like it was going to be.
That's all. It all boils down to my fear of failure. If I get back to Bogtown, I don't succeed. That's why I'm avoiding it.
Part of me loves the idea. Part of me loves the idea that we're like not the main characters of this campaign, and that like Cade is, and we're just like side characters who
we're like
brought him
supporting
back.
Characters.
Yeah, we're like supporting cast. Like I really kind of love that idea. And in so many ways, if you think of Bogtown as a main campaign, perhaps that really is how it is, because we bring him back and we like, have done the deed of giving Bogtown a chance via Cade. And then we go off on our own adventures. I don't know. I'm kind of fine either way, but I still got to figure out what happened to my mom. So,
yeah.
Maisel's going to stick with you. She wants to find Jedediah.
I look at Maisel and I say, I see that your heart has not shrunk one bit, Maisel.
She's like in the corner drinking tea.
Like frazzled whiskers all over the place.
Giant
On
glasses.
On the wind.
Coat.
On the wind you hear, nobody knows.
I see.
Hey.
When we find him, he's going to be all like Rooster Cogburny. He's going to be all like really, really gruff with like one eye.
He turned a sputter horse into one of his legs. Like he had lost it. And he's become like bionic.
The centaur.
Yeah. Yes, he's just had torso on a sputter horse. I don't know how Maisel could ever love me like this.
Yeah, I had to do
I'm
a lot
only
to
half
survive.
the shrimp used to be.
He's like RoboCop now.
Yeah. Da, 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 da,
All right. Well, I'm going to tell the Boggle guy. I'm going to be like, look, no promises. You know what I mean? How it is.
Oh no, I would never have any promises. I can't promise you anything.
No, I figured you'd be cool with,
No promises.
Yeah.
I mean, I live a life based on no promises.
Yeah, but if you ever find yourself back in Bogtown, there's going to be a regime change out there soon.
Regime change.
That's right.
Wait, you and what army? I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, we got Cade, but he's gone now.
I was going to say we got a Cade. Yeah. You see the double doors like.
Oh, I get. Well, he'll be back. He'll be back.
He's just taking a leak. It's fine. You just hear a sigh.
I'm telling you,
Maisel.
the real regime change is going down at Camp Mudbank.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there's big stuff brewing. They got that Tall Orch. She's teaming up with what's his name, Boss Junch, and they're gonna take over Big Orch. So better choose sides right now.
Who do you think's gonna win?
I'm going Tall Orch.
I guess that's our side, huh?
I mean, she's real tall.
I mean, the meta, like my meta knowledge, like makes me like
he now
want to die for Sklunch. But, like,
yeah, yeah, right. I know. I had the same thought.
Wait, Tall Orch is teaming up with who, Ben?
Boss Junch. The Juncha gang. Come on, you don't know these things. What are you?
We're not from around here.
What? Juncha gang used to be a big thing back in the day, bro.
Legion.
They were in Bogtown, but he got
I only knew about them when they were the Junch Rats, you know?
Yeah, there was a little fracture of the group there. They were an offshoot.
The Junch Rats were a joke.
Wait,
So,
George, can you remind me what I forget why we're going to Camp Mudbank?
A heist.
Oh yeah, you want to do a heist
Why
there?
we're
No, but we were going there for another reason too. I think. Let's see.
He's pulled up a chair. Everything we're saying now.
Yeah. He's got a salt shaker, a pepper shaker, like a mug of milk. You know,
I'm gonna need a slice of cake over here.
Yeah. No, I don't remember why we're heading. I mean, I think it was just like it was a camp we're heading towards it.
Yeah, I think we were just heading towards
I think
it.
you were looking for rumors about Jedediah.
Oh, that's right.
Makes too much sense.
It was going to be our stepping off point for the Quagmire adventure. I love that. I'm looking at the map and I can see Riley in Tarmark. It's like suddenly, like it's amazing. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside.
I wonder what this is from.
I don't know.
I think it's when we split the party. We used 2 icons. This was ages ago when we were like, so then like that Riley has just kind of existed on the map, and I think gets moved as you rescale it or redo it or whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well then, keeping everything in mind about what's going on in Camp Mudbank, I think that after tonight we set off for Camp Mudbank and then look for Jedediah rumors and just keep on target. We know that there's the gnome can tell us about the reagents, so we can learn. But I don't think we should go back.
Yeah, G Willa Willikers. Okay, let me just highlight that to make sure we don't actually forget this. G Willa Willikers. G Willa Willikers.
G Willa Willikers.
From Brenda. So yeah, let's continue to. Can we rest here for the night, Ben?
Yeah.
And we're completely safe from that sorcerer.
Yes.
He's off our trail
That's true.
completely. Like, there's no way he can ever find us again. We'll never.
Anyone
run into him
pursuing the party loses their trail. So
again. Yeah.
For now.
for now,
Yeah.
I mean, I gave him the 2 material components. Like, that's clearly all he needs.
Did you take them? I don't remember.
I'm assuming that's why he walked
He
away.
did not. Yeah,
He did not take
he
them.
did not.
Oh, he did not take them? Oh,
No,
He looked at you and just walked away.
they're way
thought he
low
took
level
them and walked
components.
away.
He doesn't need that stuff.
no, I know. That's why I thought it was like going to be really funny. I was like, I got you.
It's like a handed him a Quiznos coupon and
Yeah.
No, he was like clearly dissatisfied with the interaction, but I wanted to honor your use
Critical
of the
hit.
power and
Ah.
the fact that you are the Shadow Master and you defeated like a powerful vampire.
Thank you. I feel like the things that I've done as a player matter. You're a good GM. Don't let it go to your head.
wow. You're a good GM. Good boy. Yeah. You have been for all my
I
life.
feel so like patronized when you do that.
But I don't want you to, I
Like,
don't want to feel
just-
patronized.
Just
I really,
when George
I was
does
genuine,
it, or what?
it was a genuine.
Guess what, George?
But it was a genuine statement. You're a good GM.
I feel so patronized.
I can't compliment Ben. All I do is try to take
Oh
him
my
down a
God.
peg.
That's too funny, man.
It's not used to me saying nice things to him. Ben, you're a handsome boy and a good GM.
Good GM. Oh.
But thank you so much.
So cheers and
George.
All
You
right.
can't take the compliment.
I
I
roll to
understand.
determine if I have nightmares about the sorcerer.
Oh, nightmares about this. Oh, you
I do
have
not.
so many nightmares.
Yeah, crit means I do have the nightmares.
yeah, like, thank you. You want, but what if like the nightmares you have about sorcerer actually like begin to rub off and you start to get his powers? Like that's what the critical means.
Or the stream where George gyms.
Yeah.
Oh, I suddenly know how to use these reagents.
Yeah,
Hard pivot.
but you become a knight of Felmog or a sorcerer of Felmog in the process.
Classic. I'm down. Ben, do you allow it?
Yeah.
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 Hooch is now the
pivot.
new campaign villain. It's perfect.
I do not have nightmares about the sorcerer. I sleep soundly.
I
What
will roll
do
a
you
metal
guys
check
need?
and see. Sorry. I don't have nightmares either. What were you saying, Ben?
What food are you gonna be? You want to buy some food here? Use your rations.
No, I fire up a campfire in the middle of the secret hideout. Just start cooking for us. Ignore the fact that this is like an establishment.
I'm gonna use. I've got a 3-person ration, George, that I can use for us.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's perfect. Or I have, you know what? I have.
Oh.
Oh.
I rolled it. 3.
Anybody
mean?
could have rolled it.
Budget.
Okay, cool. And yeah, shall we go to the next day?
Yes.
Shall we dance?
I don't know if you guys need to heal any courage or whatnot.
Oh, that's a good call. I do. The D6?
Yeah.
I am full. This might be the first time I've been full in several quests.
False.
False. This is the fourth time?
This is the
I've been getting
false
metal at my alls.
bubble.
All right.
So much
You guys are heading to Camp Mudbank.
Oh, I've been full. Okay, cool. Yes, Camp Mudbank.
Giorgio Romani.
I am going to roll it. Ben, if I'm going, so I just remembered I have this magic item, the True Path Compass. Do I have to declare the +1 bonus before I roll, or can it be like, oh, it was a bad roll, I'm going to use that after?
I think you have to declare it.
I think it's before.
That's fine. Yeah.
Declare.
I'm gonna use it. So it'll be a +3 bonus instead.
Did we somehow lose like all the numbers in the random encounter docs?
What? Did we really? I hope not.
For the record, I don't have access to those. I couldn't have screwed them up. It's very
It's not
possible I would
the
have
end
tried
of
to.
the world. It's just annoying.
Annoying.
You know?
I do. Because you're like, I gotta count rolls now. I gotta count rows, and I gotta do this.
So you got a 5-er.
So my question is this:
yeah.
like, I have a +3 bonus because of the compass. I cannot use a quest point, right?
You can always use a quest point.
Okay, so even when it would make the bonus more than +3, because it's kind of like
'cause
it's not
like
a bonus. It's adding. Okay, I will use the quest point.
Right.
All right, that is a bump in the road.
A bump.
I
I roll a d6. It's a 4. Inter-party conflict. I don't have the chart in front of me. I'm sorry. I don't know what it is.
I just believe you. I was ready to.
It is bad weather.
Oh man! First
Bad weather.
Tortures, now bad weather. It's like
Yeah,
suddenly a lightning
bad
storm.
weather. Okay,
Let's
run afoul of
consult
bad
the
weather.
weather chart.
Yeah, the
Rain,
weather
wind,
chart.
cold, or heat. Only move 1 hex and suffer -2 to the next travel check.
Well, it's
Negative
enough.
2.
It's enough to get you to Camp Mudbank. That's all you needed.
We
But
come in and it's one of the infamous swamp storms has been going on around us, where muck is flying at speeds of up to 30 knots, and you'd really have to. It just blows out of Lake Targmuck, and like tar and muck fly across the Quagmash. Oh no!
Boy.
Looking at the old Quagmash in the summertime, we've got typhoon weather, baby.
That's
This
no
is
fun.
real gnarly stuff. All the tents when you come into Camp Mudbank, they're like some of our flying, like rolling off into the swamp, and people are going inside to the Double Down Den, which is not like that great of protection, but relatively it's the best in
Sure.
the Quagmash. So it's a whole bunch of people, like all of the other tents that would be out, with people like vendors and stuff. Just no one's out right now. But it's like this huge. It's like the cantina inside here. Like there's people from all walks of life, all different species. You actually immediately see a super tall orch, probably the tallest orch you've ever seen, and she's holding court. She seems to be like very popular.
Is she attractive, Ben? Oh, sorry.
Is she attractive? I mean, if you're into orches, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if I fall in love with her.
Oh, I should have saw this coming.
We're gonna leave it up to the dice.
Dreamweaver.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. We walk through the double doors, and I'm gonna roll a d12. We'll do a metal check. If I pass it, I do not fall in love with her. Uh-oh.
Dreamweaver.
Oh, it's a 6. It's a 6. I don't know what that means. I get a little weak in the knees, and I think I'm immediately swayed to her cause, regardless of what it is. But I do not fall in love with her.
You do spray Banaka into your beak, though.
Yeah, and I spray it the wrong way, and it sprays right in your eyes.
She's a beaut.
I missed out. Oh my gosh, I missed it. Look at that. That face. Look at that. I mean,
hello.
she looks like she'd be like serving sandwiches on like the other side of a counter, like a lunch lady. You know.
You also see Bosch Junch right here in his cool vest.
Oh my gosh.
He looks like
he's smoking a stogie. And there's also a curious human, and they're not much. That's probably like the only handful of humans in the joint, keeping to herself in the corner. She looks to be injured. That's why you notice her. She's got a broken leg.
If we actually noticed the broken leg? Or like we noticed that she's like injured in the corner and like seemingly like
She's wounded. She's got like bandages on her and stuff.
yeah. Does she have? Or is no one sitting with her? Like, are there free seats there?
She is currently alone.
I'm
Say,
going
Hooch,
to,
there's some room over there.
Yeah, I'm gonna like grab a pen from like the bar and go over there and be like, "Hey, you want me to sign your foot?" I'm Hooch, by the way.
Oh my god.
No, thank you.
Okay, suit yourself. I just figured you want the autograph of a world famous rascal. Am I right?
Was that supposed to be Are you hitting on me?
What? What am I hitting? What are you
I walk up
talking about?
behind and I start nodding. I just nod at her.
Of course, I would.
I say-
What? That's no. I would just. Are these seats taken?
Yes.
Okay, I sit down in a seat anyway.
Listen, I not to be rude, but I don't really want to talk to you.
2 orders of dumplings. And like, I'll kick this other seat open to Brendo and be like, "Take a seat, Brendo. These seats are taken."
Because I'm so sorry. But she also sits down.
Wait, who also sits down?
She just rolls with it now. Maisel.
Oh, Maisel. Okay.
She just has to roll with it. She's like, it's weird. It's weird now.
Yeah.
She's just tired, and it's like horrible weather. You guys are soaked.
Yeah, her fur is matted down. She looks like a drowned rat.
Like all the lanterns above you are like swaying. Violently.
Mm-hmm. I say, look, this is the least we can do. I say for crashing your table is pay for some food. I say, barkeep a round of food and drinks for us.
She
not the bar.
is. When you like pull out your pouch of money, she's like really taken aback. Visibly.
Who is
this human that you're
taken aback by the fact that we have money, or that we're going to pay for her?
All of the above.
Huh.
She says, "Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you."
So, what's your story? This weather, am I right?
Trying to get some money so I can get out of here. I'm trying to win some money at the tables. It's not working out.
Oh, yeah. Gambling's tough. Which tables? Like I want to know where I can gamble to.
Yeah. Oh no, I Hooch has his own money to gamble. He can do what he wants. He's a big boy now.
I got 1 pouch of copper, baby. 1 pouch of copper.
I need a new horse. That's why I'm here.
We're fresh out of horses. We can't help you there.
I look over and people are consuming a horse. It's like the roast that they've made for the day. And I say, that wasn't yours, was it?
Just a bunch of gangsters eating a horse.
No.
It's good meat.
My
My dear mount was taken by the swamp.
We've got a friend that was taken by the swamp. Name of
What
Jedediah.
if
We're hoping
Jedediah's riding her horse right now?
We're hoping we can. We're actually headed out there to find him. You haven't heard any rumors about a little shrimp cowboy lost in the Quackenbush, have you?
With Art of Gold, 2 sputter horses.
To be honest, this is the first place that I've really stayed for more than a few days. Constantly on the run, on the move.
Did you say on the run? On the run from what?
I meant on the move.
I don't think you did.
Ben, while we're talking, I strum along on my guitar and give her 5 courage.
While he's giving her courage, I want to use a quest point to use con artist again to be like, I don't think you do, like, or I don't think you like to. She's on the run.
Her mood is visibly better after you play.
But did my healing lasers fix her leg?
Wow.
No, she's wounded.
It's like I give to Ben and then I immediately stab him in the gut with healing lasers. He's like, "Oh, George is RPing finally," and then lasers.
Does my Keytar's back the lasers heal her leg?
Yes, back to lasers. It's a really funny idea.
I failed, by the way. I do not con artist her.
What is your total?
Total is 5. And
I
I
owed
guess
it.
I could use a
No,
quest
I
point.
owed it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I owed you. Oh no, I don't succeed. I'm so distracted by trying to soothe her terror, her dread is the word I'm looking for, that I am unable to assist you.
So what are you doing, Jimmy?
You gonna use a quest point die?
I guess I will. I'll use a quest point to make it a 6 and succeed.
Okay. She says, I'm after someone. And they're after me.
They don't happen to be a sorcerer.
She squints at you really hard. And kind of like grabs her hilt and says, "How do you know that?"
What?
Whoa.
Whoa! I just guessed, lady. I'll be like, I copped this off him and toss the reagents bag onto the ground. He's not going to be making any force fields anytime soon.
What is this?
He's not gonna be a land of him too.
Oh, George! Oh my God! There was
It's like your favorite. It's like your favorite thing to say in Conan, and I love it. I love it. He's not gonna be in Conan Exiles too.
Did you say he?
I did. I think they were wrapped up in bandages.
Yeah, it's all wrapped up.
We're talking about two different sorcerers.
Oh,
sorcerers
great.
are there?
Great. Well, we met a real
They
gnarly
belong
one.
to the same order.
What order is that?
The Broken Circle.
Great. So there's more than one sorcerer running around.
The twist is that everyone seems to notice you guys in the joint.
That's fine. So this is what we're gonna do. While Hooch and her are talking, I'm going to get up and perform.
Yes.
And I will epic solo to distract everyone. Out of conflict, it doesn't look like I have to roll. It just automatically works. Or do you want me to make like a perform check in the sense that like this is a giant group of people, not just a group of goons? Or like a charm check to like enrapture most people? I guess may not be a good use of epic solo.
Well, what can you read it exactly?
Yeah, well, let me actually consult the rule book instead of my copy paste. Because now I have the ability to do it. The Bard's musicianship attracts quite the crowd. Once every session, choose one of the following. Out of conflict, automatically distract an NPC or group of goons. During conflict, charm check, and then there's a limited number of goons and bruisers. The audience remains distracted by the Bard's mad chops, provided they are not disturbed, attacked, or suffering dread, and the Bard is uninterrupted. The Bard must spend each round continuing their epic solo for the effects to last. I said sure.
Why don't you use the combat version?
Yeah. Like just, you want to make at least put a check to it, right? Because there's so many people, or?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
I believe, Georgie. I believe.
I believe. Oh, baby. It's a 12.
Yes.
Nice.
It was like I saw the dice rolling and it was like a 2 and then it tipped to 10 and I just, oof, thank God.
The focus shifts entirely to Brendo. What are you singing? What are you doing?
Tube steak mind blowing them.
I knew you were gonna say that.
An old classic.
I mean, I
You gotta
just
write
like
something new, dude. You got
No, never.
material.
Man.
He's a one-hit wonder bard.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
saying
no, no,
for your,
no, no,
for your
no,
own benefit as a
for my
as a
own
bard.
benefit. Yeah, actually, if you guys RP a bit, I'll write something new. While you guys, I'll tell you what I sing after Hooch and the knight, who we don't even know her name, gets going.
All right, I'll say, yeah, those sorcerers, they're no joke. What did you do to get on their bad side?
They stole something, and I want it.
Worth a lot of money, this thing? Expensive, probably.
It's not about money.
I don't understand. Sentimental, then. Sentimental value. Am I right?
It's about more than you could possibly understand. Not to be rude, but there are powers in the land of Eam that could shift everything, could change everything as we know it.
So you've heard of the Tricky Toe Gang, too. They're taking over the whole Muglins. And right now they're in Bogtown, squeezing the little guy, and we're headed back there to show him what's for.
So that's the problem. Everyone's always wrapped up in these conflicts. They fail to see the larger picture. And I can't blame them, but that's why I'm here.
Well, this is my home, you know? I mean, of course I care about these conflicts.
I know that's why I can't blame you, but we have to rise up against a bigger power. The Broken Circle,
The sorcerer.
the Sorcerers. They're
And
agents
it's
of the
wrong.
Gloom King.
Oh. Oh. Do we know about the chimes? We do,
Yeah.
right? Speaking of Gloom King,
I played them.
if you want to look, they took something from you, maybe you can take something from them. And I'll like gesture to Brendo to open up his jacket, and I'll put the chimes in front of her and explain, like, this belongs to Big G.
Big G's is like a really funny concept of calling the Gloom King that. I'm singing. But as you gesture to me, I'm like launching full on into Bad Guy Boogeyman. Apparently, I had started to write this. It's only four lines, but that's enough. Sing Bad Guy Boogeyman goes by the name Cade Cataran. He'll do a Bogtown blitz, gonna make the criminals splits. Cade's gonna bust up all the bad guys and shatter them, cleaning up the city, make it gleam like the Ritz, because the Ritz is now canon in the land of Eam.
Wow. Interesting, George.
It works.
I think that's sort of a controversial song in a way.
I think it is. Because everyone knows that Cade Cataran's dead.
Not only that, but there might be some Tricky Toe Gang people, and
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with the consequences of my action. Guitar solo, indeed.
yeah. Could you actually just kind of go like, do the notes?
Thank you. Did we lose James? Did he say BRB?
Yeah, he left. He's gone. He walked away.
He was driven off by my song. Ben, you want to resolve what happens, the results of this song? I mean, so I did roll a 12, so I feel like it does the job of enrapturing people, but you're right. Maybe it did draw the attention as well of the Tricky Toe.
Well,
you can roll to see how many Tricky Toe are actually in here.
Oh my gosh, Tricky Toes are here.
Yeah, I sang a song about Cade Cataran cleaning up Bogtown, so most people are cool with it, but there's probably some not.
I think a group of rascals come over to you and they're laughing about the song. They think it's really funny. Where'd you come up with that stuff? That's hilarious.
Hey, Cameron,
Um,
it's dead.
I immediately realize what I've done, and I say, I know, right? Like Cade's gonna come back from the dead. It's just like it's so preposterous. It's more of a satire on the ineffectiveness of Cade in cleaning up Bogtown. No one's really scared of this guy because they think he's dead, which he is.
Yeah, I mean, who cares about him anyway? And like Bogtown.
What
I mean,
were you saying? Uh-huh.
well, what I'm saying is Solaris clean up Bogtown. Bogtown is the best it's ever been.
Oh,
Yeah.
the tricky toe guys.
Yeah.
I'm actually out here recruiting.
Wait, really? We're just gonna go back to Bogtown as part of the Tricky Toe gang.
We got to get.
I
to
say,
that.
you guys, it's a pretty far out recruitment reach. You guys are really spreading your wings in the Quagmash, huh?
Yeah, well, you know, we figured we wanted to get a little R&R as well.
What's your cut on the recruitment? How much you get per head?
Wouldn't you like to know this guy over there?
One thing rascals love is money. Am I right?
Yeah. Are you a narc or something?
I start sweating. I say, no, man, I'm cool. I'm cool. Dude, I'm cool.
Only
I'm
a
a bard.
copper hat would say something like that.
I say I'm a bard. Music outlawed in Bogtown. Nothing more that I want than to play in Bogtown. Now, you know who's going to bring that back? Tricky Toe Gang. Huh? Who has all
I
the
guess so,
speakeasies?
yeah.
Tricky Toe Gang.
Yep.
Who has all the songbirds? Tricky Toe Gang. I'm just going to keep saying just keep saying this and cutting you
I
off.
mean, the magistrate, it's not like he can do nothing anymore, right?
Yeah, he's
Is
pretty
that so?
impotent.
Like, this is our chance to get the updates on what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Boss Chumbry, I mean, he's the one
He's the one what?
pulling the strings.
Hmm.
I ain't never met him myself, but
Good old Dwag.
We met him, right?
Yeah.
We met him in the Quagmash, right?
I just happened to spell it like 40 different ways. I say, I heard that guy loves honey. That's just something I wrote.
okay.
And I think he, if you guys want to get him really good with him, I heard this that there's like a thicket of where there's at the royal bees, and he loves when people bring him that honey.
Oh yeah, I think I heard something about that. They took the his pet and went into the Quagmash and got all the honey he wants or something.
Yeah.
That was
But then
in the news.
that was she was in the news.
Yeah, that was fun when we did that. I mean,
Yeah. I say, another thing I heard about him, because I'm just swapping stories with him now. I say, I heard he wants to kill a drake with his own two hands. Isn't that crazy? It's one of his
Oh, that's
dying
the
dreams.
pet I'm talking about. Yeah,
What?
they got him.
He finally
Oh
got
my
it. But I thought he wanted to kill it with his own two hands.
Nah. He ended up capturing it. Now that thing eats anybody
It's
on his
amazing.
bad side.
I say, I remember hearing about two really, really important guys in the organization. I think they were liaising with Dwag for a while. Their names were Specs and Groucho. You ever heard of them?
Sounds familiar.
It's like the worst.
Hooch is like starting to get a little uneasy because he hates these guys.
Oh, interesting.
He really doesn't like the Tricky Toe Gang guys, and he's like, "Yeah, I also heard about two really dumb-looking guys hanging out in Camp Mudbake, trying to recruit for the stupidest gang in the Quagmash, and here they are."
They
But
both
I-
look at each other and like their smile fade.
Oh no!
I say, "Just kidding," and I high five Brendo.
Got him.
You can't get away with that.
Sure, I can. If I can get under your skin, I can get under anybody's skin, right? How do I get in under the Tricky Toe Gang? I want to join the gang.
They're ready to pummel you, dude.
First, okay. I'm gonna say, look, I don't want to fight, and I'm gonna use ruffian on the first guy. Talk about instantly. Come on, we don't have to get in a fight here. We're all professionals. And then I do want to initiate a conflict.
What does that do?
Once per session, knock out an unsuspecting goon or bruiser.
I think they're kind of suspecting. They're like,
They're never suspect in the Spanish Inquisition.
There's this way. Sorry,
But
I just
we
hate
get
it.
it.
Are we starting a bar fight?
Fine.
Is that what's going
a
on?
bar fight is starting.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
starting a bar fight. Look, I don't want to fight, and I turn around and pick up a chair, like
stealthily. Yeah. Well, if you're doing that, I swashbuckle a barrel of ale knee high right behind the first guy.
Yes.
Let me see. Success with a twist.
Domino effect. If we trip him backward, if you're gonna put that there, I'm gonna hit him with the chair to knock him onto his butt because he trips over the barrel. But then maybe he goes into like
another table of
he smashes the table of like some Genscher gang bruisers.
I mean, I assumed we were going to do a bar brawl in the entire place. Like,
yeah, that's my intention.
Yeah, I already knew where you were going. I already knew you were going.
And like the night end,
they can all slink away.
They'll still be sipping tea and like watching as like the whole fight's going on around.
They duck a flying table head or barrel cap.
She takes her sword, cuts off someone's arm.
Yeah.
Whoa! No weapons, just boots and belts. Come on.
No, she makes an offhand joke because she cut off the left arm. She's like, "Don't worry, he'll be all right."
Whoa!
And Oliver's just looking at her like in horror. In horror.
Is she a Felmog Outrider?
Yep, that's exactly what she is. Yeah.
Without going into like a huge combat here, why don't you?
No,
guys...
I really want to go in a huge combat.
We want to slug it out with every single person in the block.
Yeah.
No. I'm doing this for chaos.
Mm-hmm.
I want you both to make might checks.
Oh no. Come on. Can I instead? Wow.
Whoa. Popeye over here.
Can I instead make a nimbleness check to kind of like duck, dodge, dive, weave, duck?
No, this has been brought upon you.
Brendo will be
Fair
played
enough.
by
You foisted this upon me. I'm going to get a 12. It's fine. I'm going to get a... Called shot 1, baby.
Oh, no.
I am every bird bone breaks in my body.
Yeah. You take 3 shots.
Oof. Just in quick
dread.
succession.
Oh, no.
At any point, as an interrupt action or something, can I just Caleb Corbishi? Oh, no. That's not going to help me in this situation. Sorry.
You're just getting roughed up, knocked around.
I'm unconscious. but like exactly unconscious, which is like makes me happy. It's like I'm not negative. I'm just
right when you think you're gonna get out of there, you turn around and find the first tricky toe guy, and he just clocks you in the face.
Yeah.
Not so fast, bird boy.
And then you get just like tossed around into the middle of the scrum. A roll to see to resist wounds.
Oh Lord.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry, George.
No, it's fine. It's fine. All right. So
you're good. What's your?
Yeah, you're
Ben. What do I add to it? Vitality.
You're good. You're gonna do it.
There we go.
Just gotta get a 6.
Oh, okay. I get it. I did it. My bird bones don't break. You know.
You awake to the night dragging your body out of the scrum, and she. I don't know where you are, Hooch.
Hooch is like at the center of it, like a whirling dervish.
right. Yeah, right as Brendo's eyes like blink open, he sees me swing into a guy on a chandelier. with a beer in my hand.
Yeah. Oh no, they let Hooch drink.
Yeah,
I got you never let Hooch drink.
I got a rascal cider in one hand. I
Yeah.
down it and then clock another guy across the face with the empty mug.
She pulls you out. You wake up like in the rain. Maisel's there too. They're pulling you out,
She's still drinking tea, looking disgruntled.
and Maisel says, "Why is it that you guys always do different things?"
You know what? I look at Maisel and I smile, and I say, somehow it's worked so far. I really don't know how, but man, has it made for an interesting life. And I pass out again.
To the clatter of like chairs
Yeah.
shattering and glasses breaking.
Maybe we'll end it there today.
Yeah.
But basically, the night, she's got a lot of heat on her now too. A lot of notice that she didn't want.
That's our bad. We'll have to make amends.
Yeah, this night is gonna become our Weldar.
She's injured though. We've got to like take care of her.
I gave her, I think I actually gave her 7 courage back. Not
And
that
all
that,
she wants a
she's
horse,
wounded,
though.
I know.
Maybe we can steal a horse for her.
Is she a knight errant, Ben, and she lost her like actual companion?
Yeah.
So is there a penalty associated with that? Like aside from not being able to mount, I mean, like, is there like she needs to make an atonement quest kind of thing?
No, I mean this is not really like.
It's not like it's not her choice that she lost her.
I'm gonna make her character sheet right now. We're gonna be PCs for her or NPCs for her.
NPCs don't always fit into the PC
I get
rules.
Rules.
But
we're just going to
story-wise,
track her character sheet for you.
Yeah.
He's
But
gonna
I
level
won't
her
track
up.
her inventory at all. I won't. I refuse.
She has infinite inventory.
Put my inventory on her inventory.
yes, she's your mule.
Yeah. And I love it. The last thing I remember is Hooch yelling "fire in the hole" and throwing the crop duster.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take a charge away because that happens. That's amazing.
All right, Hooch. You are the star of the brawl, but that doesn't go unnoticed. I want to say this whole thing kind of ends up being like you guys are being chased out
Okay.
of the
Like,
town.
kicked out. I love it. Yes. Yes.
We should go to Bogwatch. Or, I mean, I guess we can go into the Quag match. We got to figure out what this girl's up
Puddle
to.
jump would be the next safe.
Oh, yeah, Puddle Point? Or Puddle Jump. Yeah.
Sorry, Puddle
Yeah.
Point.
No, I knew what you meant. I love this. This is like really funny because like I thought there was gonna be a bunch of stuff in Camp Mudbank, but then the weather drove us all into this one place. Ben, this is like, guys, this is what's good about Land of Veem. Like the weather made Camp Mudbank very different than it normally is, and then led to this conflict and a bar brawl.
The Tricky Toe Gang
makes me happy.
Yes.
See all the turmoil with Cade thinking we're dicking around and all that, and like I really dislike the Tricky Toes. It just came to a head because of my own cowardice about going back to Bogtown and being a failure.
Well, I honestly thought the session was going to start out with you guys fighting a sorcerer, but somehow that didn't happen.
That would have been the worst party wipe of all time.
Yeah,
just taken to cleaners.
Yeah, I don't know. That would have been deadly for sure. Like Cade might have even died again. Like if we were on the ropes and then like,
yeah,
you know.
I also rolled a 12 and you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that. I love it. It's good. It's really good.
Our opposites attract campaign is it's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, let's do
Fun
some
stuff.
XP.
Yeah, XP Munoz.
Did
Wow.
you
I don't know why I
complete a
said
quest?
I do, but I don't. No,
We did not.
I did not.
I did not.
Significant NPC encounter, yes.
Yeah, the knight is our new best friend.
Did you encounter a new creature, critter, or creeper?
I don't think so.
Solve a problem in a creative way? I think so, sure.
We got out of the sorcerer thing.
Get
was
into
great.
peril or hijinks, yeah.
Always.
Mhm.
Travel 10 or more hexes, no. Explore a new
One hex.
location, yeah.
Camp Mudbank. Yep.
So that's 4 XP, and then ideals and flaws.
I didn't exactly talk my way out of trouble. I sort of talked my way into it. And I didn't snitch, so no.
I mean, I want to say that I told the story of like Bello and Chini and everything in the Dark Tower, but I think that was just kind of glossed over, so I don't know that that's really a use of it.
It's fine.
Bello
I
and
accept.
Chini.
I accept.
Except your acceptance of it. So what are we at? 4 plus? No. 4 plus whatever bonuses. Okay. I've gained 219 experience this whole go round.
I'm 20 experience points away from level 10.
Nice. What's level 10 at 65?
60. So
60.
I'm grinding.
I'm close too.
I'm saving to get to level 10 because I want to start going backwards and spending 40 XP for other powers.
Yes. It's good.
I also can't wait to get Infamous. That's what I'm really excited about.
I'm excited that you're excited about that. All right, guys. It's been a good quest.
Indeed, fun stuff.
This is the kind of fun and hijinks you can get into if you're playing Land of Eam with people in our Discord. Check out the Discord. Check us out on Patreon, patreon.com/Land of Eam. Any support there keeps the lights on, allows us to keep doing things like this, allows us to keep making good quality YouTube content and other books and possibly movies in the future and animated series. No, you guys want to give your sign out?
You just did.
Yeah, that was great. Great
yeah.
launch.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. And
check out Dungeoneer Adventures on bookshelves anywhere near you. 2 is out. 3 is in the works. Is that accurate?
Yeah, that's
All
accurate.
Thanks, No Clear. We appreciate
Here we
it.
go.
Thanks,
Look at
Nuclear.
these puppies here in this dark
Look at
lighting.
those puppies.
It's wonderful.
This dark lighting. That's
This Big's Dark Lighter.
All right. Thank you, No Clear. Great session again. Awesome. Thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure. And until next time.
Farewell.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.